Horn on tonight's show, who is here to entertain you and us on the Portland Underground, a live telecast being brought to you from the studios of the Portland Underground beneath the main mast of the Battleship Oregon in Waterfront Park. So stay tuned for that. And now I'd like to introduce a very interesting item that we have on tonight's show, brought to us by David Sterner. It's called the Direct Opposite Reverse Refractor Lens. And David is here to tell us something about that. David, won't you welcome him, please? A little applause for you, David. Have a seat. Clip on a mic.
This is a high-budget show. I get
Snap in your teeth and pop on your toupee. We're going to have some fun now. So this is it. This is the thing. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Direct Opposite Reverse Refractor invented by David Sterner. Tell us briefly what it does, David.
The best thing that it does is it casts a positive image, which means that you can bypass the film step in photography, producing a photographic print without the use of film.
Is there anything like this currently available to consumers? This is a totally new thing, right?
Yes. This
And you are from Portland?
Yes, I am.
You were born here?
I was born in Grants Pass.
He was born in Grass
2 miles
Pants.
south.
Okay. Now this is filled with, this is a plexiglass design that's filled with
This has
glycerin.
in it, yes. I
And
use water for the lenses when I do photography, but for the model to look at, I use glycerin.
Uh-huh. And you've brought some of the pictures that you've done with this lens with you, right?
Yeah, we do have some of those over there, don't we?
Nurmi's going to
Yes,
hold
we
them
do.
up, right?
I have some here. That
Okay,
are
now
just,
this is pretty cool stuff. This, I got to look at this stuff, and it really looks nice. Can we get a close-up on that?
these are some really amazing things. Can we get a shot?
This is an egg in a dish.
Yes.
It's a little bit difficult for this to translate in a way on TV, because TV is a very two-dimensional thing, and these photographs have almost a three-dimensional quality about them. How do you explain that? Is there
They're prismed, so in other words, you're actually looking at 7 images there that are just slightly ajarred, and they're prismed from red to blue. So that kind of adds a three-dimensional look to them.
You're kind of into eggs, aren't you? Is that upside down?
That is upside down, yes.
Good
This
going,
is actually 2 eggs, and one of the fascinating things about the lens is that it casts both a positive and a negative image. So if you take a picture of one thing, you get a picture of 2 things.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the effects that I wanted to show was that I could make 2 eggs actually look like a nest of 4.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. You want a jelly bean?
He ate all the good ones.
No, he didn't. The lavender ones are Island Punch.
Are they? Yeah,
Okay.
This looks great.
That's blueberry. Okay, we got another one here.
One more here.
This is another example of 2 images cast at the same time to give the effect or the illusion of a unicorn reflecting on a pond.
Mm-hmm.
When actually there was no pond or mirror.
No pond or mirror. It's just that this is the
This
actual
is one
just a
unicorn, yeah.
Merely a unicorn.
Yeah, so
merely
this is
a unicorn.
merely a unicorn.
It's kind of blurry. Now, have you sold any of these things?
So far, I'm not selling anything.
Are they for sale, or?
They're not for sale yet. No. Soon I'll have prints made, and
No.
those will be for sale. But
You've got a kit that's coming out on the market?
I have a kit that's coming out that'll enable people to make this, and this is essentially all you need.
So, like, we could go down to Toys R Us and pick up the,
I don't know if it'll be Toys R Us, but possibly, yes.
or maybe Sandy's Kodak type thing. So, what other kind of things can you do with this? Is that its primary function, to make photographs, or is there have you discovered any other effects?
I've just started really researching the shape, actually. Photography is what I dealt with first because it's a good way of recording what the lens does.
Our producer seems to be objecting to that.
My dog Boone, barking at someone.
There he is.
Boone?
I can't get him.
Boone? Boone? Boone.
Well, anyway.
Apparently he's interviewing.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jim Snell, one of the Access volunteers here, or Access staff people, upsetting the dog. Boone, come here. It's your friend. It's your friend. Boone, it's your friend Jim. It's your friend Jim. It's your friend Jim. It's your friend.
This is the
It's
producer
a friend.
of the show, right?
Yeah, be nice to him. Pet him. Show him he's your friend. He's your friend. Go talk to him.
It's okay, come here, bud.
What are these other things here?
Boone, come here.
This display over here, if we can get the first one on the left there, shows how the lens is made. It's made by taking a plexiglass skylight, it's very simple actually, and cutting it in half, and then turning the halves opposite reverse to one another and gluing them back together. And then you slap a bottom in it and pour water in it, and that's how it works. The drawing there shows how the image comes out upright and unreversed, which is one of the things about photography. When you cast an image, you get an inverted image. So if we can have that, can we have that on the screen again there, that first drawing?
You want to go over to that close-up? You're going to show us something here. Close-up.
Yeah, now you can see that top surface there. The image, the actual subject matter would be on the right-hand side of the screen, the F there, and the light enters the lens and then refracts up and hits the top liquid surface of the lens, and then refracts back down. So that's why the image is upright and not reversed. One of the things about the lens is that it's a combination between a spherical shape and a cube shape, whereas a sphere can cast images, a square shape prisms images. So essentially this works the two of those things together.
Yeah. Okay. Well, folks, I think we're about at the time of our show when I think we should bring on our featured guest for tonight, the very fabulous and the very intriguing performer who is known to us all, known to you. Ladies and gentlemen, the fantastic Lena Horne.